Everyone, today we're going to do some massage ball work for releasing around the shoulder muscles. So I'm actually going to do 3 different positions to work on different muscle groups. Again, like last week we were talking about massage balls. I've got with me to work today a tennis ball in a sock. We've got a spiky massage ball that's got a little bit of give to it. A firmer trigger point ball. It's got a tiny bit of give to it, but it is pretty firm. It's a dense ball. And so again, if you've got more than one ball, you just go with what feels nice for different muscles. So a more tender, very sensitive muscle will want a softer ball. So go for something like a tennis ball, the spiky balls that have got a bit of give in it, or you can just even buy some even softer, squidgier balls as well on the market. So sitting down, we're going to look at doing some trigger point release work, but using a ball instead of having to press with your fingers. We've got the big muscle here, which is the upper fibers of trapezius, so your upper traps muscle. We've also got some muscles get really tight for people that get kind of neck shoulder issues, which are called the scalene muscle group, that infill in this little gap here. They attach down actually into your first and second rib. You've also got a big muscle that again gets tight in those people that carry tension in their shoulders, people that work at desks or do manual work. That's called your levator scapulae. That actually attaches from the base of the neck, up at the top of the neck, right the way down to the top inner bit of your scapula, your shoulder blade. So you can use your ball to help delve around and find any sore or tender points, and I find it a lot easier using a ball to just press and hold in on those tender points. And again, with the trigger point release style work, what you're looking for is pressure that takes up that kind of R point, that ow pain, but not that severe. You've got to be able to sustain that pressure. So if you're pressing too hard, just release the pressure on it, okay? It's not got to be just bearable. You need to be able to bear it, and then you're just going to try and relax into that static same pressure, and the muscle should give. It might take 10 or 20 seconds, it might take just over a minute. You're then going to delve on round and find another point, and again you're going to press and hold. So here I am coming into the scalene muscles, so we're really in that junction between the side of the neck and the top of the shoulder there. These muscles can be quite tender when you've got trigger points in them. What you must watch for is that you're not creating any pins and needles or numbness down in the hand doing that, because that tells you that you're actually putting a little bit of pressure on a nerve rather than on muscle. So move around, move off of that. You're not wanting to create anything unpleasant at all by doing this work. Okay, so press and hold works really nicely for this position. We're then going to change down to a lying position for starting to work around the rotator cuff muscles that you can access on the back of the shoulder blade. You've got your supraspinatus here a little bit, which you can just about get to in sitting, but you can also have a go in lying. But most importantly, it's these lower ones, these infraspinatus and the teres muscles on the back of the shoulder blade have some really big trigger points in. So any shoulder issues, restricted range of movement in your shoulder, if you've had any impingement, bursitis kind of issues, it's really worth checking out, see if you've got some tension in there. So we're going to change position onto the floor.